wet and mud, so I couldn't use the hiking boots, and I need to wear the Wellingtons, but they are so cold and my feet are freezing. So another thing to buy, the winter Wellingtons. Yes. But I hope you enjoy my effort. Oh, it's always more hard to make something good, or to push yourself further in wildlife photography. A marsh harrier, it's flying above the pond, looking for a prey. Bad news, I realized that maybe I've chosen the wrong place, because there is another perch for the osprey, and I think it's the other one, not this is in front of me. So I think I have taken the wrong decision. Oh my gosh. The pond is getting more active. There are a lot of flamingos, as you can hear and see. We are sleeping. Yes. We are having a nap. A small bird. I can't understand what kind of a bird is. It's really hot. Too much hot with this bottle. Save me. Save the planet. Yes, we should. The osprey. There is also the wind now. Another bad aspect for wildlife photography. But as I always say, never give up. There's the osprey, but I don't know where he is. And now on the... Yes, maybe it's on the left. Yeah, on the left part of the photoblind, but I'm backlight. Yes. Okay, yes. having a rest, a little nap. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I can't change lens position because I might lose maybe some important moment. So it's better to stay in this position. Now there are two cars for the osprey. The osprey in the perch, so really far. But I've got thousands of images of the same perch with the osprey, and now I want something different. At least I'm trying to. Okay, as always, I was distracted. And now, what is there? The osprey. Unbelievable. I miss the moment when it arrives on the perch. My fault, but it was also because there were two motorbikers in the road and they were making a lot of noise, so maybe the osprey is fly away from the perch where it was, and it comes here now. Unbelievable. But it's nice, isn't it? Have a look. It's incredible. Unfortunately, I'm backlight, so the osprey is dark, whereas the sky is bright. Maybe it's right because I'm using the matrix exposition, so the sensor make an exposition in all frame. But if I change using the spot, so for having the osprey well exposed, I burn the highlight. I think it's preparing itself for flying. Yeah. It's trying the wings. It's making a little bit of stretching. Stretching.
take off the teleconverter because the image quality and the still are really bad. I don't know what's happening. Yes, come on. It's time to fly. To catch a fish. Come on. What are you waiting? Come on, baby. It's time to go. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. A common castle. Back to me. Incredible. Yes, it's on a rock, a stone. In a situation like that, having two lenses could be a good idea. But too heavy to carry on all those stuff. I can't do it. The light is getting stronger, so the backlight is really bad. But from position I can't do anything else. Anyway, yes, if it was overcast, it should be better. Because I had less difference in exposition on the frame. But now the difference are huge between the osprey and the sky. But it's something strange because the image quality of the picture, it isn't good. I don't know if it's a problem of the backlight, and even because I'm using the dark converter in this condition, but I don't know. Okay, watching the picture using the screen of the camera, it isn't always a good idea, just because the quality of the screen is not awesome. Okay guys, it's been really tiring. The osprey has gone and it started to fly above the pond, and finally it catched a fish. I have followed all the sequence of the moment, but it was really far, so I couldn't take a good picture of the moment. This is the sequence. the light is really harsh, so I think it's better to go home. I'm going to show you the result of this strange photography session at home. So see you later. Bye bye.
Here we go, welcome back guys. In today's video, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, where I want to show you mistakes in wildlife photography. With this video, so it will start a new series that I hope will be useful for everybody. Okay, not for everybody, but at least for someone interested in wildlife photography. So, are you ready? Okay, let's go. Wildlife photography can be really challenging, not only because you need to approach a shy animal that tend to escape, but also because there are some dodgy traps. Speaking about photography, as you know, taking a photo in the backlight can be a problem, because there will be a huge difference in terms of contrast, getting the sensor in trouble. One moment, because every sensor works like human eyes, or better, like a film, but their capacity are less than our eyes. Despite present sensors are really good, with big dynamic range, usually about 15 stops, they can't compete with our eyes that have a dynamic range of 27 stops, if I'm not mistaken, of course. So, what does it mean? It's pretty simple. It means that a sensor, due to its intrinsic structure, can't work as a human eye that moves continuously to produce, thanks to our brain, an image with a lot of shades even in the backlight conditions. Differently, a sensor has to make an average just to have the right exposition. Yes, you can use different exposition methods like multi, center and spot, just to say some. During the photographic session, I basically always use the multimetering mode. So I had the osprey underexposed because there was too much light from the sky. I tried to change exposition type using the spot metering mode, and I had a better view of the osprey with more details, but with the result to overexpose the sky, to burn the highlights. So what could I do? I think not so much. I knew the situation, but my aim was different than to take a beautiful pictures. My goal was to capture the moment just before for the bird to land on the perch, moment that I lost because I was distracted. Moreover, I had some issues when I took photos because the majority of them were blurred or slightly out of focus, just because I was in the backlight. I was so worried that I thought it was a problem of the teleconverter, or worse, of the lens. So I started to take many other pictures of other subjects that weren't in the backlight, and they were fine. But just to be on the safe side, at home I made some tests to check the situation. I took 2 pictures of a static subject, my tiny tripod. Oh, by the way, I made a small review of it that you can see clicking the link above in the description below. Okay, I was saying yes, of my mini tripod. Yes, I took 2 pictures, one without the teleconverter at f8 and one with the teleconverter at f9, and everything was okay, fortunately. As you can see, the 2 pictures are perfect, really sharp and without sign of chromatic aberration. But let's get back to the main problem, the backlight. Sony, because I'm using Sony cameras, tells that taking picture in the backlight can make blur picture for many reasons, so it was a mystery. Simply, I ignore it with the result that you have seen. So, from today's video, there are two things to remember. Number 1, if you want to take pictures in the backlight, be aware that you may have some issues if you can't manage the situation. And number 2, let's read the user manual, just to understand how works your camera. I read every warning, just to be on the safe side. But there is another tip, a bonus tip. Never give up, yes, because also in situations like that, you can get pictures with awesome moods, mostly during the sunset or the sunrise. In this picture, I was at the sunrise, but in post-production I managed to simulate it. or at least I hope so. Let me know what you think about it, or maybe if you want to know how I got that result. Okay guys, with this last picture, it's time to say goodbye. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If so, please give me a like, subscribe the channel, and not forget to allow the notification bell. If you have some questions, please write them in the comment section below. I'll be really glad to answer. So, see you in the next video. Bye bye.